So, what's your favorite movie?
Batman. Cars! My favorite movie is Ponyville and Care Bears. I don't know. My favorite movie is Masculine and Feminine by Jean-Luc Godard.
Far above Cayuga's waters, film culture thrives at Cornell Cinema, Ithaca's year-round film festival. Widely regarded as one of the best campus film exhibition programs in the country, Cornell Cinema has been providing audiences with a welcoming, affordable, and old-fashioned moviegoing experience for almost 40 years. It is a beloved part of the Ithaca community and is considered by many to be one of the area's greatest cultural resources.
I think Cornell Cinema is one of the greatest cultural assets of this university. It's right up there with the Johns Museum.
Cornell Cinema is a major cultural activity on this campus, and it appeals to people not just who are film majors, but I know to many other faculty and to students.
And I remember sitting in the chair with my buddy with the big screen and the big sound, and just completely, really falling in love. It was tremendous.
I've heard from numerous alumni who say it was really one of just the greatest things about their experience at Cornell was the cinema, and I can say the same thing. I've been to cinema many, many times. I've seen things I would have never seen at any other theater or anywhere else on campus.
If you talk to pretty much like any major alum, like people who do stuff in film, you ask them, oh, like what did you do on campus that was important to you, what inspired you? Everyone always says Cornell Cinema, Cornell Cinema.
I remember seeing Charlie Chaplin films, I remember seeing documentaries with my parents growing up here. And all through high school and college, I came to Cornell Cinema and saw like many foreign films that had a huge influence on me.
Cornell Cinema just provides so much. I mean, it is clearly one of the best programs in the country. And when you have something like that, it's really like a jewel.
I've been coming here basically since out high school.
And as long as we've been here, yeah. It's been something we always go to.
It's a very beautiful atmosphere to make friends, to talk about film.
I've met a lot of people here that I probably wouldn't have met in classes because we're all different majors, everyone comes from different parts of campus.
Ask any of us, we love our jobs. And I don't think that's what you would find at a multiplex.
I love volunteering as an usher because it sort of forces me to see movies I might not get myself up out of my chair at night and come up the hill to look at.
It's close, it's cheap, I mean, and it also has like a really nice college-y kind of feel, you know?
For me, it's basically part of town. It's part of the way things are here.
The cinema certainly has become a cornerstone of the Ithaca arts community. With screenings 7 nights a week in the beautiful Willard Straight Theatre and additional weekend shows in US Auditorium, Cornell Cinema prides itself on offering a wide range of entertaining and educational titles that appeal to all audiences.
Our primary mission is educational, to expose the campus community, the Ithaca community, and even the region that we live in to alternative forms of cinema. That means classic foreign and Hollywood, documentaries, experimental work, silent films with live music, the whole range sort of beyond what you would find at the multiplex.
It's one thing if you want to go see the big fancy films like Transformers with lots of exploding things, but if you want to see films about real people, about human beings, you know, films from other countries, things that you wouldn't see anywhere else, this is the only place to come.
The fact that it offers such a wide variety of films from different places and things that you wouldn't be able to see anywhere else in the surrounding towns at all, I think is really important.
We drove down from Syracuse. Syracuse University does have a film school and they do show films, but not quite like this.
And Cornell Cinema has provided so many good movies, so many international and a wide range of international movies. I always love to watch it myself, and I told my students to come, and afterwards we discuss in the class. It has brought so much diversity, educational, cultural, everything to our life.
I think Cornell Cinema has made a really self-conscious effort to reach out to other areas, to China, to Japan, to India, and to show an incredible variety of films of the very highest quality.
I was part of the Language House program dorm down on West Campus, and it was sort of a way to get language experience without having to go anywhere, right? There were all these different, like French Language Film Festival this week or something going on. It was basically like free travel without having to leave Ithaca.
It's all happening under one roof and makes it so easy for a student to experience all those things in one place.
It's a nexus for people to come and perform or to talk about their films, which I think is really important.
A few years ago, I was able to see Todd Haynes come and speak about I'm Not There, and that's actually the day I sent in my application to work for the cinema.
Students are able to come and see a film and have it really open up worlds that they hadn't really thought of before, ideas that they hadn't considered before. And I think that is something that's really crucial to an education.
Only at a college-sponsored cinema can you really get professors to come and talk to you about Hitchcock or have a filmmaker talk to you about their movie. That's such a fantastic resource that you can only get in this environment.
And now I've shown all 3 of my feature films here, and I love Ithaca and I love Cornell, so I'm flattered to be able to come here now as a filmmaker.
It really is a little bit of everything, and you really just don't find that in other programs.
The range of what Cornell Cinema does in its programming is simply unmatched on any other university campus in the United States, period.
But perhaps even more impressive than Cornell Cinema's programming is the amount of work behind the scenes that is crucial to the cinema's day-to-day operations.
On any given week, we have anywhere from 10 to 20 films coming in and out of the office. It's a lot to take care of. Films are expensive, and you have to make sure that they're going the places that they're supposed to go because these things are time sensitive. So this is our shipping log. Whenever things come in, they either come in big boxes or in metal film cans. I check them in, and then they get taken up to the booth anywhere from a day to 4 or 5 days in advance, depending on what kind of film it is. And that's our student shipper's job.
One of the key elements of moving the movies is having the parking pass so that we don't get parking tickets. And we often do. Now we're just going to bring these upstairs into the projection booth. Simple enough. The excitement continues.
So this is where we pick up the films. They magically appear here, and we open them up. And there's usually about 6 or 8 reels in each. They're on plastic reels. So we take them over to the bench, and we put them onto metal reels. And once they're all ready to go to be played, they go over in these bins. I'm setting out the 3rd segment of 20 minutes. Just kind kind of like setting up a sewing machine, I guess. It goes back and forth for like, depending on how long the film is, 5, 6, 7, 8, sometimes they're even like 10 reels long. And then over here we have trailers from past trailers that we've shown for movies. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Dark Knight, Pineapple Express, Choke. Not sure what this one is, but we could go play it.